Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another crypto video. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. Today we are going to be talking about the indices and also the entire crypto market. Now, I have been talking about this for quite some time as the market kind of sits stable and kind of stale, if you will. We've been battling a crucial zone for Bitcoin, but also I just want to say we could have some relief today and possibly throughout this entire week. Now, I do just want to say there's a few things to look at that are high risk. So let's first off analyze this. So before, or I should say, we closed today on the Dow Jones being down 150 points. I'm hoping when we open, I'm going to be watching CNBC if I can catch it, when I wake up, because it is currently 6:10 a.m. And I have not slept yet. But today, what anybody who is in crypto should be watching is the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones. This was a pretty rough close on the Dow. If we actually look at this and we open this fully, 1 second, we could pretty much analyze where we are in terms of a high stake point. So we are still above the MA on pretty much all of them, 200, 150 day. Now, we did bounce a little bit off of the 50 day as we broke down a little bit below it. Again, it's all the idea of could we withstand this massive pump here? Because we pumped up a little bit overall. If we actually look here, we could pretty much see now. Basically, it was about a 3.7% pump. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but for the Dow Jones, it actually is. If we look at it, from a year to date, it's only up 12%, which to a lot of people that doesn't seem like a lot, but if you guys are in stocks, it does seem like a lot. Now, what I really want from the Dow Jones is us to get back to this all-time high of about 35K. It's about 35,091. If we can get back to there, that would be extremely bullish for crypto, because we do know that crypto relies on the Dow Jones and the stock market overall. And it's tied together kind of like that in an instance of it's not always going to move with the Dow Jones, as we experienced the other day as we were pretty much pumping up. I think it might have been this candle or even this candle. Basically, we're sitting stable and stale on Bitcoin at like 32K, and we didn't really move up too much. But I think if we can get a rally on the Dow and also the S&P 500, and while the dollar kind of drops, because I actually haven't looked at the dollar too much today, but if we actually look here, the dollar is holding strong. I did say that we tested that 200-day MA on the dollar, which we did. We kind of tried to test it twice, and it seems pretty strong, and it's holding above that. So what I would like to see from the dollar is kind of something where we kind of come down and break this point. That way, basically, we can come down lower and possibly even break the 100 and possibly even the 50-day. Now, if that is the case, that would be extremely bullish. That's why I have this 89.5 zone down there. That's pretty much the support zone that we bounced off of here. If we can come down and retest that, that would be great. Very bullish as well. Kind of having the Dow Jones inflate, if you will, in price, while the US dollar kind of drops down. That will be extremely bullish for the entire market, especially crypto. So if we look at Bitcoin has been fighting a massive level today. And that level is about $35,500. Now, we do need to, sorry about this line here, let me remove that. Now, we do need to clear that 35.5K zone. I could actually list that here, 1 second. I already have enough horizontal lines, if you will, on this chart. I'm sorry if it looks a little bit too much, if you will. But that 35.5K is a crucial zone, even from back on the 25th, which was 4 days ago. We pretty much tried to break it. We couldn't. We got instantly rejected at that exact line. And it's been a strong resistance point ever since we broke it recently. Now, if we could break over that, I do expect some major relief. And when I say major relief, I mean we could potentially see highs of about 45 to 48K. Now, if we hit 48K, I would not be surprised by a retest of 28K, just for your instance. I know that's going to I know that's going to sound crazy, sorry, for a lot of people, but think about it like this, right? So we're riding this pump up. We finally break out above 35.5K. We continue the upward trend. Everybody's getting excited. We have a lot of resistance here to get through. Once we get through that resistance, we break 42K. We're in my bridge to happiness zone, if you will, right? That's been a huge point for us. Now, everybody's ecstatic. Everybody thinks that we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Now, I don't have it marked here, but in my past videos, I have this entire level here marked. Why? Because this is where massive liquidations will happen. This is where it basically out liquidates most of the people in this market. And what would that look like? So we get to this level up here. It doesn't have to be specifically 48K. Like I said, it could be this entire zone in here, most likely. It wouldn't happen exactly at 42K or anything like that, but 42K is a big line to break. So, say for so, we get up into this zone, and I don't know, maybe we hit 45, maybe we hit 48. What would happen if we get a massive liquidation event? A massive liquidation event would bring us down to possibly retest a massive low. It could be this 30K zone, or it could even be the low that we printed back here on the 22nd. Now that would be about 28.8K. This would be massive pain. And the reason why I say that is this would shake out a ton of people. This would be a crucial shakeout where pretty much a lot of, because we got to think about it like this. Not everyone needs to make money in this game, and that is pretty much the end game for a lot of these whales and for a lot of these shakeouts. Some people just won't make it through these shakeouts, and it's known from past, previous market cycles. If you guys were here, not everyone becomes rich off of crypto. Not everyone makes money during a bull run. If you guys are in crypto during a bull run, you definitely will make money. Even people who are investing in garbage, if you will make money. But the thing is we need shakeouts like this because it helps more FOMO be created in the long run. For an example, say for so, I don't know, little Johnny is invested in a ton of crypto, right? And he's so ecstatic, his portfolio's up 40% or so, whatever. And we get to this point and we get liquidated and we come all the way down. Little Johnny will most likely sell at some point in time in this massive crash down, just like the same that happened back here where we had $9 billion worth of liquidations happen. He will most likely sell. Once we bottom out and we go back into recovery, he will most likely buy at a higher price. It's just known from market psychology. It's terrible, trust me, I understand, but that's why I try to keep everybody who follows me and even is a supporter of me very calm. I tell you guys, remain calm, be patient. Patience will be rewarded. It's simple. Just separate emotions from finance and you will be fine. So how does this correlate to XRP? XRP has been in an upward trend since that 22nd crash. Now, if we look here, we are currently in some strong support zone at 60 to 70 cents. If we could break 70 cents and reclaim the 200-day MA, which is at about 73 cents, that would be huge for us, which it's marked here for anybody who is wondering. Once we break that zone, we could pretty much retarget 80 cents and get back into the zone for that massive pump up. Like I said, that relief pump will be happening very soon, I suspect. And that would basically put us back on path to possibly even break out above these MAs, which would, again, flip a lot of people. A lot of people, even not even normie investors, a lot of technical analysis and stuff like that, a lot of them will say, all right, well, we're on the path for greatness now. We pretty much broke these MAs, and now we could pretty much retarget the all-time high and go into price discovery. I'm still expecting some downward trend. We're not out of the waters yet, but what would invalidate this happening would possibly be a break above this 42.7K zone. That would pretty much invalidate this to happen. I would not be surprised if this was invalidated. I'm not saying go ahead and sell all your alts up here. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if this happens. So, you could prepare some fiat on the side, if you will, for buys. But again, it's not guaranteed to happen or anything like that. Nothing is guaranteed to happen in this game. Now, for XRP, I'm suspecting us to have a massive breakout again, probably a rally above $1 at some point in time here very soon. The market is ready. Like I said, with the dollar kind of holding strong here, we are in a little bit of a sketchy ground. We can most likely retest this high here. Again, and most likely get rejected off of it, resulting in a massive sell-off down. That would most likely bring us down to one of these targets here. I'm still watching XRP very closely as we kind of ride support here for a little bit in this chop zone, which I mentioned multiple times. So once we really break something, including like the 200-day MA and like maybe 80 cents, then I'm not going to be celebrating. I'm not going to be celebrating XRP until we're back above even this line here, because there's nothing really crucial about like maybe like a 5 cent or like a 10-cent increase in price, because we already know that a 10-cent increase in price doesn't mean that we're on our way to greatness. Now, if we do increase in like 40 cents a day like we were doing back in April, yeah, that's something to celebrate. But until Bitcoin kind of stabilizes and breaks out above those key zones, then I'm not going to be celebrating or happy about anything. But we definitely need to check out the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 as well. So without further ado, I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys could always follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. You guys could also join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, this has been Nick. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.